everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Clay Allen in the Mix, or what is it? In the Mix with Clay Allen. But it's not just with Clay Allen. It's with Phil and Joe, or as I call them, Felipe and Jose. So I'll go ahead and jump into it. Tonight we're going to be talking about mics under $50. Can they actually get the job done? So let me bring the boys in and let's talk about it. And the boys aren't there because why? Clay didn't add them. So tonight looks like EV Mux is doing weird things, and it just has us elongated here, and that's fine with me. So we're just gonna rock with it. It's odd, but I don't know why it did that.
It's all right.
Yeah, it did some other weird things too before we went live. So,
Don't need these.
So how's everybody doing? Did everybody have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
I get it, Joe. I get it. It's not Christmas anymore, is it?
Well, it's hard for a lot of reasons. We had some unfortunate things happen in our family, which is kind of a drag.
I'm sorry.
Not good. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's also weird because every year, I mean, I don't know where you are, Clay. I think I have an idea, but my kids are all now in their 20s, and it's very different. The holidays are transitioning, and are they going to be home or not, or so it's very, very different than it used to be. So
I've got 4 kids, and the youngest is 12, and she's here with me. She's always usually at my house Christmas morning or later on in the day if she's with her mom. But then I've got 26, 27, and a 32-year-old that I don't know if I get to see them or not. Definitely don't usually see the 31-year-old and the 26-year-old because they live 2 totally different. One's in Florida, one's in South Carolina, and then
so the Christmas traditions are a little different than they used to be. So it's a little bit tough. But.
Yep, but make the best of it anyway.
Oh yeah, no, it was good. It was good. I think I told you before you came on. I don't know where anything is because the end of the semester was tough, and I walked away as soon as I could. So I tried to get a little time off. I spent the whole afternoon catching up on my email because I hadn't touched it in a week. So literally, it took me forever, and I'm still not done. I just sorted it, and I can't find anything because I've got a lot of students that borrow stuff all the time. So anyway,
email is not fun.
No,
at work anyway. Like I covered for a guy one time, and I used to get like around 600, 700 emails constant, during the course of like a 4 or 5 days. I covered for this other guy for a week, and for 1 week I had over 4,000 emails. And I was like, oh my God. Like literally it was like 6 o'clock in the morning till about 10 o'clock at night trying to just, Anyway.
I just had a flashback to my Sony days.
See, right-click dynamic scenes. Kevin is watching. We didn't, you know what? Let me get in and acknowledge.
King Paco's here.
King Paco, Kevin. Why is it saying this? Why all kinds of weird stuff going on tonight in it? The Outsider Jess, thanks for joining. Kevin's telling me how to fix the scene. I don't know why it did. I didn't choose this. He says right click dynamic scene settings, change it to fit. It went away. It's on film. Okay.
So it was okay. It was quiet, but okay. No. Outsider Jess, I'm with you. That's what I'm using today since the topic is being the topic what it is. She said the XM8500 is my go-to pick. So that's what I pulled out for today. Which I've never used. I got them for the students here to use, but I've never used one. So
I guess this will work.
I have a whole batch of those microphones when they all drop down to like $13 and $23.
Which one?
The The
Oh,
XM8500s
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
every single one pretty much oh, good Lord. Name of the company.
Behringer.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Behringer.
I was trying to say Bear Dynamic, but it's not.
This is me losing my mind slowly. Anyway, I bought all the mics that went down to $13 or $19, or they're still in their plastic sitting up on the shelf because I haven't decided if I respect the company enough to actually review them because I have a feeling I'm going to like the way they sound, which makes
Yeah.
me kind of nauseous. But
Nauseous. Why?
yeah, because I don't know that I respect the company that makes them and
Oh, gotcha,
their
gotcha. Uh-oh.
I mean, but there are a lot of companies like that. So I'm new to microphones. I mean, I'm not new to
Yeah.
microphones, but I'm new to talking about microphones. So I guess I need to come to terms with these kind of things because, it's not the kind of thing I need to die on my sword, you know.
Right, right. Joe will be back. He just lost power.
Oh, he
So
warned us that might happen.
he lost power in the whole building, he said. So he's going to go across the street and
Okay.
see if the studio, is that what he said? The radio station. Yeah, he's going to see that they got power.
Okay.
So you just made me remember that I should have got this other microphone ready because we're going with cheap microphones that sound what we think is to be good. The Behringer SL85S.
Uh-huh.
I paid $13 for it.
Mm-hmm.
Or it might have been 14. It was like I think it was $13.90.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's going to sound great especially for that kind of money.
To be honest with you, dude, no, it's not one of my favorite microphones.
Mm-hmm.
But it it doesn't sound bad, dude. I'm like, that's a good sounding microphone for less than $15.
Right. And the question is well, I mean, this is a perfect example that I'm just talking into. This is the Rock Audio mouse.
Mm-hmm.
It is their basic USB microphone and new. It sold for $129. It's a USB only with a 25 millimeter electric capsule that
Yep.
has no business being bought for even half that amount of money. It's just not that good of a microphone.
Oh,
But
oh, oh.
they were being blown out for $8.99.
What?
Yeah. And so I bought one. And although
Originally 100 and change?
yeah. Well, Rock Audio, a bunch of theirs got blown out by Amazon because, Amazon has a pretty aggressive policy that things aren't moving well. They don't
Right.
hold on to inventory,
No, blow it out and get it out.
which is the source of some of the things I want to talk about since you've changed the ceiling to $50.
Yeah.
No criticism, but it
No,
allows
no,
me
no.
to talk about something that I wasn't going to be able to talk about before.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I did it. I liked your
so
idea. I just was like, oh, let's open up those doors.
So I honestly only know how this sounds based in test recordings that I did with it because it has no headphone monitoring at all.
Yeah.
And if you monitor through the computer, it's like so late. It's a perfect example of, you can't speak because the delay freaks out your mind.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Um,
No.
so yeah, but at $8.99,
Right, right.
for crap's sake, the body is
Kind
worth
of
that.
hard to just. You'd almost want to buy a few of those just to. I don't know, I could sell a couple for $10. You know.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Like many things, I think I've shared with you. I have I think it's a brain disorder that gives me an unnatural attraction to red.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God there are no women that are this color because
You want them all?
I'd be a bigamist. I'd want them all. I'd marry them all. I'd convince them. Yeah.
You can come with me.
Yes. It's a very kind of, I have to catch myself at it now,
Yeah.
because I will buy things and then they will come in and I'll be like, why did I buy that? And which was kind of with this originally, because originally I bought one of these for $29.
Yeah.
Amazon did a slow markdown and I got it and I was like, why did I buy this? I mean, it's kind of cool looking,
Yeah.
sort of.
No, it looks neat. It's got like a
Um,
weird shape to it.
yeah, and it's got this red foam.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
I can just barely make it out, but I can see it.
oh, so
Yeah. No, that's
better.
cool. It's just neat. It kind of reminds me the shape of the head, the red and the black. Did you see Aquaman?
Did I what? Say that again.
Aquaman.
You mean the Jason Momoa Aquaman?
Yeah.
What about it?
The bad guy in that. What's his name? The mantis.
Oh yeah. Black and red. His suit was that kind of wild black, and then the red eyes.
Microphone is a weird shape too, so it's like,
yeah, mantis. I mean, I didn't make that connection, but yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. I'm weird like that.
So if you can find these, I don't think they're on Amazon anymore, but you can find them pretty cheap. I mean, if you're looking for parts.
And real quick, say the name of that again.
It is a Rock Audio mouse. It's
Rock Audio mouse.
ROQ. Here, I'll hold up the camera or the box to camera. It is the Rock Audio. It's an M10U, but they call it the mouse.
Yep.
Okay. Otherwise, don't buy it unless you got a little 10-year-old.
Right.
And because you're 10-year-olds, I think it makes my voice sound great. I don't know how you think I sound, but on the recordings, I'm like,
no, this sounds good.
Oh my God. And this is no processing. There's no processing, no nothing.
I am using processing on the mic that I have right now, just because I like it. But everybody let us know how we sound, because the point of this tonight is we're talking about mics. Phil had a good idea, and he was like, let's talk about mics under $30. Will they get the job done? I broadened that just a little because I know there's a couple that'll be like 37, 42, and it's still close. So I was like, we'll just put it at 50. So the AM8 King Paco is great as it is, and it is cheap. It's not always $50 or less, so we're not going to include that as part of it. But not because it's not a good mic. It's a great mic. The AM8 and the AM8 Pro, fabulous mics.
Well, Clay, I'm going to disagree with you a little bit because Joe did say that buying things for under that price point used is something to be aware of. And you can regularly buy a used AM8 for $25, $35. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I just saw a microphone that I want for $35, which is terrible. I'm not even going to say it out loud because somebody will go looking for it and find it too. And I'm not going to do that.
You want to make sure you find it first because there's probably not many of them. Is that what it is?
Yeah, there's one. And it's in the box, and it's a fairly new microphone.
Okay.
It's one of the ones you and I have talked about. So, it's a crazy good deal. So, however, so you got to be prepared to jump on those.
Right. Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking about used. I was thinking about new because, I don't know. I didn't. But yeah, used if it's under 50. But see, that just falls into a whole nother category. And I don't feel like that's part of what we were going to talk about. Because like I have my Sennheiser that's like sells for about $85 to $100. I got it for $35.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was $35. Mm-hmm. Great deal, under $50, but it doesn't normally sell under $50. You know what I mean?
Well, I think what I would do is I'm only going to talk about used mics that you can find all over the place for in that price range.
Okay, so I didn't know we were going used, but that's cool. That's fine.
But if you don't,
because used you can. Yeah.
Well, it's a fine line between used and discontinued.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, I mean, I'll tell you what. I'll stick with what I paid from a retailer.
Oh, I don't care.
Well, clearly, it sounds like you do care. So
red is awesome. Kevin said red is awesome. He likes redheads. That's basically what you have. That microphone is a redhead.
Yeah, Kevin, it's not redheads for me. They really. I mean, they're beautiful redheads.
Black Manta. Kevin said it's Black Manta. I knew it was Manta or Mantis. Black Manta. That was the character. Not that that's got it.
Are there different color mantas?
No.
In nature?
No, I don't know. What's a manta?
I don't know, like a manta ray, or it's a sea creature.
Oh, a manta ray. Yeah. It's got to be it's more like the devilfish stingray kind of. Let's see what Outsider Jess said. There are some new random brands like the Pug Piss is selling mics for $35.
Pug piss?
Pug, Pugpis. Pug pies? Pug.
Wow, I'm going to have to look that one up.
Yeah. And like there's brands out there that sometimes we haven't even seen. I was helping a guy on Facebook, a group that I joined on Facebook, and he'd sent me a picture of the boom arm that he was going to buy, and it was like a low profile boom arm. And I have never heard of this company, never seen it. It was a cheaper one, budget. It was like $36, $39. It was a really cool looking boom arm, and I was like, dude, I've never even heard of that.
I have lost my ability to connect to my iPad.
Oh man,
it's not showing up as an option. So you guys are gonna have to put up with me looking over here. Sorry.
It is what it is.
I hate that saying. Don't say that ever again. No, I'm just kidding. That's fine.
Outsider Jess said, I don't like buying used mics. I want my own spit to be only be on that mic. I get it. But I have a couple. What's used? My NT3 is used. My Sennheiser E835. I don't know. I don't think I've got too many more. Flannel Fellow. Yeah. I it's cold up here. Oh, and I didn't turn on my fireplace. Oops. So I started wearing a flannel up here. She said it's probably pug piss. The name is so weird. I can't remember. All right, she said I remember. Yeah. Find that. You looking for it right now? Oh, we cannot hear Phil anymore. Unfortunately, we're having all kinds of fun tonight with power outages and no audio all of a sudden out of the blue. Let's see. Let's go microphones. I'm just looking them up because I'm curious. Oops. Microphones. High quality microphone and audio equipment. Okay. They're actually got some cool looking microphones. I'm looking at the I don't like pup. That's a hard word to say, Outsider Jess. It's PUPGSIS. The D1 Dynamic, $100, $99. It says it was $129 and now it's $99. And then they've got a T12S Pro podcasting equipment bundle for $75.99 that comes with a little microphone. It's a black microphone. It looks like it's got a
testing 1 2.
Oh, you're back. We hear you.
Hey, how do I sound?
You sound good.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, there's a good picture of the mic. It's got like a red pop filter inside of it. That's kind of neat. But I'm trying to picture $75 for an interface and a microphone. Let's see. Audio mixer set with audio interface, soundboard with pro preamp, noise cancellation, RGB, Bluetooth. There's a lot of things going on there. If you can hear me, Phil?
I can hear you, yes.
The name of that is...
It's not pug piss, huh?
It's PUPGSIS. Go ahead and pronounce that because I'm not going to.
Pubgis.
Sure.
Pupjizz.
Whatever you say. Yeah, pupjizz. I mean, they've
That
got a
sounds
pretty
like that probably is in another language. It's probably something like "Portuguese"
yeah, it
or
probably
something
makes
like that.
perfect sense the way they say it. Their audio interface is pretty cool. I mean, I don't know what the quality is, but it looks similar. It almost looks like a cross between an SC8 from Fine and a Rodecaster, and has 4 faders. I'm not sure what they're for.
So, the losing audio is going to happen again because apparently the system doesn't like it when I disconnect a microphone
Aha.
and reconnect another one. It gives me all kinds of grief. So
Nice.
what I'm talking to you on is another Rock Audio. This is
Odd.
the Audio is their line. M15C comes with the microphone. It's a 3-pattern microphone. I'm on cardioid right now. Comes with a very useless stand and a fairly nice microphone shock mount
Okay.
that's got one of those cutouts in the front so you can use it as an instrument microphone.
Doesn't sound bad.
This is another microphone that sells for over $200 when it's brand new. But you can buy this regularly on eBay and on Amazon for between $30 and $40.
Hmm.
I actually bought this for $18.99 on Amazon, new in a box.
Well, that works.
Yeah, so it does cardioid, it does omnidirectional, and it does bidirectional. And it's got a tone adjust, so I can drop the bass. It's a high pass filter, basically. So if I think my voice sounds too bassy, I can reduce it. In fact, I think
No, you sound good.
I think because I was playing around with it, I might actually have. I'm not wearing my glasses, nor do I have them handy. And of course, my new lighting setup, I was trying to do it with minimal lights, and I can't see anything. Let's see. Oh, look, my
It's not
glasses.
bad.
No, this is flat right here. So this is flat. I can flick a switch, and it reduces the bass frequencies even more. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The
I
reduction in
can.
bass frequencies. I don't know.
But
I don't know what the folks out
yeah,
there
but the
in
chat can hear it.
Audioland. So then I'm going to go back to flat, and here we are, flash. So I got more bass frequencies in it, more of that sound that sounds like a broadcaster, a radio microphone, I think. It's not an incredibly sensitive microphone as far as the room noise goes, and it's supposedly a 34 millimeter large diaphragm. So surprising microphone. Again, I
Condenser,
wouldn't
I
say that
assume.
again.
Yeah, a condenser.
It is a condenser. It is a true condenser. It is not an electret. Not that that matters. There are plenty of great electric condenser microphones, but just for clarity's sake. And it's also got a sensitivity switch on it, so I can, drop the sensitivity down. So if I want to use it for drums or something dynamic like that, I can kick the sensitivity of it back. But we're obviously for voice, you don't need that.
Right.
So yeah, this is the Rock Audio M15C. You can find this on eBay. New in box units anywhere from, I've seen them from $20 to $45. I don't think I'd spend more than 30, maybe 35 with shipping if they charge you a few bucks
What
for
was
shipping.
the name of the first one you came on with?
That
Rock
was
Audio.
the mouse,
Rock Audio mouse. I'm just asking. Know your Joe just jumped in and he was asking.
Yeah, it was the M10U. And this is the M15C. The M10U is an electric capsule. It's a 25 millimeter electric capsule that is all over the place and well worth the $8.99 I paid. I don't know that you're going to be able to get one for $8.99. I haven't actually seen any of those out there. And frankly, there are better USB microphones with more features on them that you can get in this price range. So
Kevin wants to know if you prefer condensers or dynamics for doing this stuff.
it depends. Before I started doing this stuff, I would say I would never do this with anything but a dynamic microphone. And then I hooked up my beloved Bifaley V5. And And then I hooked up my beloved Bifaley KK505. And most recently, you guys may have seen me hook up the HL1 Fire Spirit.
Yep.
And those microphones, even though they're full 34 millimeter condenser microphones, they are not super sensitive. In fact, I believe the Fire Spirit, I did the handling noise test on it, and it was crazy quiet.
Yeah. No,
It
it was
was
real quiet.
less noise than my SM58 handling noise makes. Um, so I think it just depends, which is why they say you have to try something out on your voice.
Yeah. Go with
Um,
what sounds good, is good for your room, is good for your outsider. Jess said she lives in New York City, so she chooses dynamic. I get that. I live not in the city, but I live right near an intersection, so I'm always hearing loud cars and sirens and barking dogs. you know.
yeah, I mean, the thing is that dynamic microphones, they pick up the weirdest things at the weirdest time. Not dynamic, condenser microphones. So I'll be honest with you, my experience with any of those mics that I just mentioned, it's not like I have hours and hours and hours of
Right, right.
experience. And during playback of some of that audio, at some point, I might actually hear the dog a block away because there's a kennel. Somebody has a kennel across the valley where I live.
Right.
And, sometimes you hear the darndest things, on a condenser microphone that you'll never hear on a dynamic microphone unless you crank up the gain.
Right.
So for safety's sake, outsider Jess, you're absolutely right, especially in what you know to be a noisy environment. I've got fairly good control of my environment. I live on an acre and my neighbors aren't right on top of me. So it's more extraneous noise and stuff like that.
And you're not on a major road, like
Um,
high traffic and
no, honestly, there's all I'm not that close, so I don't hear it. But if they're honking, you'd hear it. Yeah, I mean,
barely
I'm
probably.
not out in the country.
I'm like one house, and the yards here, there's no yards. Like width wise, there's just enough room for a driveway in between each house. So I'm one house from the intersection.
Yeah, it is. Well,
Guys in the summer with their motorcycles, and I love motorcycles. I love loud motorcycles, but when I'm trying to record it, it's annoying. They're sitting out front, and I'm like, oh my god, stop.
Yeah, I guess if one of my neighbors was doing that, because they're a good 50 feet away from me, I'd still hear them. But from this little house, this is a little guest house that used to be a detached garage that one of the previous owners converted into a dwelling. I was just doing some wireless mic testing the other day, and I actually marked out my driveway. So from the back wall of this house to the street is 300 feet.
Oh wow.
So I've got quite a distance. It's interesting though, living in a valley, not to get way off topic, depending on the temperature, like when the temperature is colder, not chillier here, sound bounces off of that cold layer, that atmospheric layer. And so I can hear Highway 15, which is, a half a mile or more away from me. But I can hear it like when trucks are that kind
Yeah.
of thing. But during the summer, I don't hear anything. It's
No,
quiet.
that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Atmospheric interference.
Not
Um,
scientific, but it makes sense.
mhm.
But
So you got another one, Clay?
I've got it hooked up. So I didn't even say what this one was yet.
Go.
This
Go,
one,
man, because I'm going to swap.
this one is I've had it for a while. It's the Fine K669C. I don't hardly ever use it. I don't think it sounds bad at all. I think it sounds pretty good. You guys can be the judge of that. Tell me what you think. I did have a screen share set up, but it is like not there for some reason. So I was gonna show it, but it's 36. Let me look at it real quick. $36.99. Still to this day. So getting under that $40 mark. And then I'll switch over to it. The Behringer, I say Behringer. I know some people say Behringer. Behringer SL85S. So not the 8500, but it's here it comes. So now we're on the Behringer. And I don't know, I can hear a big difference, total difference. I don't know what you guys think, but I got this for $13.90. And to me, to my ears, the way this sounds, I got a really good deal. Like to me, it's a good microphone. This is under $15. So if you guys want to leave a comment in the chat and let me know how it sounds, not necessarily compare it to the 669C, but just how it sounds in general, knowing that you get it pretty cheap. I mean, I haven't looked it up as of late. Let me check and see if I can find it. Behringer, how do you spell that? Behringer. Behringer.
Can you hear me, Clay?
I can. SL85S. And it's currently $17.90. That is still. Oh no, wait. That's not even it. That's something else. That's the BA85A. So I can't vouch for that because I've never heard it. But the SL85S I can vouch for because you're hearing it right now, and to me it does not sound bad. So if you're looking on Amazon, it's hard to find. It says you got where you got to see options to buy, and then the options to buy this doesn't even have the price anymore. So I'm not sure what you can get this for now, but you can still find it. So what do you think of that, Phil?
I think you sound good.
Yeah.
I honestly couldn't tell when you switched.
Oh, you couldn't tell. I can hear the difference. Totally hear the difference. We do see Joe coming in, and we can hear you.
Yeah.
Pop him in there. He looks like he's at the club. There's like a shag carpet behind him.
It's a sheepskin.
Yeah, it looks like
Sheepskin.
It's
my sheepskin. Yeah.
In the back room at the club.
Well, I'm at the cabin, Red Cabin Acoustic. This is one of the cabins.
Oh, okay.
See, it's like there's fish plates and the wood stoves there, so.
Nope.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm digging the
We
couch,
had a power outage, so I ran home.
sheepskin thing or whatever that is. I'm digging that. That looks comfy.
Yeah, they got a futon here. I'm sitting on a sheepskin. I've got a quad sheepskin behind me. It's great for sound absorption.
Yeah.
It's really comfortable. Because I do a lot of sitting here, so it's got to be comfy.
So I switched since you were gone. I was using the Fine K669C. I switched over to the Behringer SL85S. Something like SL85S. This is it. This is a 13. Well, it's now not, you can't get it on Amazon, and I couldn't find the price. But when I bought it, it was $13.90.
So the only place you'd probably find it would be used.
Right.
Maybe. Which is what I did to try to kind of watch for this today or get ready for this today. I was looking at used things because I don't have a lot of inexpensive mics. I do have the XM8500 that I've heard. And I went back and watched Podcastage when he did I think it was from 10 years ago, when he did a budget mic. Actually, he didn't have a lot of expensive mics back then, but he was doing I think it was an under $50 mic shootout.
Yeah.
So.
Joe, Know Your Joe, said he noticed a big difference when I switched. What's your opinion on both that you heard? Outsider Jess said her XM8500 was $19. Now it's $25. So $25. I might have to grab one because that's not that expensive, and everybody talks about them.
You can still get it for 19.
Yeah, you should, because they lowered their regular price, unless now they've been slowly raising their prices back up again.
Yeah.
Which,
really?
I wouldn't put
it's
past
the
Uli Behringer.
XM8500.
Yeah.
Just curious.
You can still get it for less than 20 if you shop around.
Nope.
Sweetwater, B&H.
I don't see it. Oh, I'm looking on Amazon just for the heck of it. What's an XM 1800S? 3.
Whoa. Sorry about that.
You can get a set of them for $39.
You
I'd
don't need
also
3 of them.
Right.
well, but if you were having guests, you might.
Yeah, if you were,
right?
trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, if I was setting up, if I wasn't in the position that I'm in now, and I was setting up a 2-3 person podcast, there is nothing wrong with this sound to me, for $15 or whatever. Like I'm looking at one right now that is where'd it go? Or even those 30, 40, $40 for 3 microphones. That's not bad
No.
if they sound
No,
remotely close
that's
to
amazing.
this, right?
The the Lark wireless, you can get a pair of those for less than 32, less than 30 as well.
Oh,
TRL.
the A1s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're into that.
Well, I have the Lark M2s, and those are great too.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I got a friend that they do a wrestling podcast, and that's all they use. They use the Lark M2s.
You can use almost anything.
Just
The
want to
fact
sound
that
decent, like
that and come out sounding decent. Here's the thing. This mic that I'm talking to you on, since on the theme, I didn't plan to do all rock, but rock audio, this is the M12C. This would be, I guess, the equivalent of rock trying to do something similar to those 2 Bifaley mics we like so much. It is a 34 millimeter large diaphragm condenser microphone. But unlike the rock audio, and this thing sells for more than the Bifaley's new, but you can pick one of these up for $29. Please don't waste your money on it. I don't care if you think I sound good or not. When you hear it through headphones, it is not a good condenser microphone. It's not a terrible condenser microphone, but I think you can do better for that same $39. I actually ended up getting it for $29. I still wouldn't buy it. It's plosive happy. It's got a little crackle in it that happens every now and then. And I think my voice sounds through my headphones unnaturally, I guess the term is mid-forward.
yeah.
And it's just not,
Why do you think
pleasant.
these companies? Because don't buy it, whatever. I get it, but you sound okay. My question is, why are they making condenser microphones that are handheld?
Well, I think the idea is that they think that they can be performance microphones, and there are a lot of handheld condenser microphones that are stage microphones, from really great ones that I covet, like the Earthworks SR117, which is, you can buy those for $179, $199, and that microphone will last you your entire professional career.
But what's the sound? What's the handling noise like?
Sounds great. Mike Newman did a fantastic video on it where he was pointing out, he did a test where I believe it was an SM58. When he plugged in his SM58 in the room he records in his ministry,
Yeah.
the band upstairs was rehearsing and you could hear it all. When he plugged in the Earthworks, which is a small condenser diaphragm microphone, it was practically silent. I mean, it really does depend on the microphone and the way that it's
Build and the
set
size
up.
and the
Yeah.
capsule. Yeah.
But I mean, those Bifaley condenser mics, they have a very limited. They're not super sensitive. They have I think a sensitivity that's similar in many ways to a dynamic microphone. This doesn't. This thing is full range, 20 to 20. It picks up everything. This will pick up the dogs barking. This will pick up the cars driving by. I heard
Right.
my dog barking in the house next door the other day, and because he wanted to go out and he knew I was over here. And he knew he just had to bark loud enough, I guess, for this crappy microphone to pick it up.
Okay.
And yeah, so
Well,
but you try things, and I'm sure on somebody's voice this mic sounds great. I'm sure on the Rock Audio engineer marketing guy, he was like, "This sounds great."
Did you have something to say, Joe?
Yes, Joe.
Well, just the Shure. I think they're going after the Shure 87A,
Mm.
which is a very popular handheld, condenser microphone. I mean, condensers have lighter diaphragms, so they're better with transients, and they have a little bit more nuance to the dynamics. And if you're a singer, especially a tenor or well, something a lot higher than me, but an alto or soprano or Billie Eilish who wants to whisper into a microphone, but with a lot higher register, it's a lot easier for that microphone to pick that up with clarity than it would be a moving coil microphone. So
what are you
there
saying?
are,
A condenser?
yeah,
Yeah.
Which is why
yeah,
the microphone she recorded her big breakthrough album on was an Audio-Technica AT 2020.
2020,
Small
yeah,
diaphragm.
small
Really?
dive, yeah, and $100, yeah.
Huh.
And I'm sure they didn't even buy the microphone. I imagine it was something that Phineas had, or maybe it was her dad's because he's a musician. I mean,
Well,
they weren't wealthy by any
yeah,
means.
yeah, but
Hmm.
but this one's $27.99, $37.99. What is it? I'll have to get out my script.
And it
37.99.
is
This
a
is the
what?
CR78.
What is it?
MXL
Okay. Yep.
CR78. Am I loud enough?
Yeah, I talked over you.
Okay, it's okay.
Kevin's a fan of those. The MXL 990, which I believe you said is actually just the 770 or something like that.
No, the some of the 990s are 770s. The
Huh.
990s are their own thing,
Yeah.
but the 990 Patriot is the 770. And on topic, when I was looking today to have things to talk about, I went on and looked at used microphones for under $30 on Guitar Center today, and there were two different 990 packs. 990s with the case and with the shock mount and everything for $29.95.
Ooh.
So if there's anyone out there that wants a 990, there's a couple out there on Guitar Center, and they look like they're in great shape.
Now, did you get that new?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm right in the middle of editing a video about this one. I mentioned it during my 990 video
Nice.
because they claim that this is the new improved 990. But if you go to their e-commerce website, they're trying to sell it to people so they buy it in bulk and then put their name on it. I think it's $37.99. I can check here.
Wow.
Don't you hate it? You can hear everything going on, all the packaging, all the little.
I can't. Yeah, I don't hate it, but I can hear it.
Yeah, really irritating. I'm sorry. I should have turned that down before I.
It's probably
did
worse
that.
in your headphones than what we hear.
I bet you're a lot of fun at the movie theater there, Phil, aren't you?
Sitting in the back, crunching. So, are we sticking with? Do we want to show any that we got used, or do we want to just stick with stuff that we bought retail?
Well, this one, okay, so the MXL CR78 exclusive sale premium studio condenser, $37.99 on the Marshall Electronics ecom website. So,
Because I don't have any more. Well, I do. I have one. I don't know if anybody really wants to hear this one because this is more expensive than the K669C, and you can't monitor your audio. So, as much as it might sound okay, I don't personally see myself or many people like us using one if you can't monitor. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't know about you, but if I can't monitor the sound, I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to use it.
Well, I'll be honest with you. If I knew that well, first off, am I loud enough? Let me turn this up a little bit here. There we go.
Crank it up.
If I knew I was going to be taking a trip and there was a real danger that the mic was going to get damaged, I'd take that
Yes.
$10 USB microphone because I know how I'm going to sound on it. And if it got damaged, I wouldn't give a crap.
Right.
But no, there are other things too. I mean, I can still stick with new. I don't have to go to used because I like buying a lot of disco inventory that's still out there.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Joe?
the outsider Jess said she hates it. I hate it, but I don't know what she was talking about hating.
Maybe the noise that in the background.
Oh, maybe. Let us know.
Who has noise? Is it me?
No. You were making noise and you commented on it. And then right about then is when I hate it came in, and we don't know what she hates.
Well, outsider Jess, love me, love my noise. What can I say?
I don't have a lot of inexpensive mics. That's one of the reasons I started looking. except for the XM8500. But there are a bunch out there. Have you ever tried the Fine AV8?
No.
Okay, I don't even know if it's still in production, but that's one of their mics that was around open. That was one of their mics that was available a few years ago, and it got pretty good reviews from folks online.
What was it again? The Fine.
AV, I think it was the AV8.
I think I just saw that somewhere on their website, maybe,
Yeah,
but
I
I've
don't
never
know.
heard it.
I don't know. Like today, I said I was on YouTube specifically looking for reviews of inexpensive microphones, so I would have something to say today, because I just don't have a lot of experience. Except there are like the snowballs, which are not great, except that if that's all you had, it would be better than probably your laptop microphone.
Right.
You
I think
know?
almost everything's better than a laptop mic.
Yeah, the plastic opening, she said. Okay.
So, it's an individual choice. I think that before I would recommend somebody buy one of those Behringer microphones, I'd recommend they buy one of these. This is an American Audio VPS 60. It's got a neodymium capsule, which is generally a step up, and you can get this high price on it right now, with inventory in stock is $34.95 at Hollywood DJ, a reputable dealer. And this is a performance microphone. I've sang with this microphone before in my studio. I think it competes, in my opinion, with the SM58 as far as flexibility and decent sound quality. It's dynamic, so don't got to worry about noise. And I think it's actually a it's a tight cardioid pattern, which is one of the reasons I like it. I would say it's probably a super cardioid pattern, I think. I guess I'd have to be able to read the box, which...
I like that too for the sound rejection, the tighter polar pattern. But
super cardioid.
yeah,
Super cardioid, as
you hear that?
a fellow YouTuber created.
Could you guys hear the car? No.
Yeah.
Oh, you heard it?
DJT Photo says he agrees with with Kevin on the 5-core. What did he say about the 5-core?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I tried to look, but I didn't see.
So maybe they're having a private chat. I know that when I was looking today that it was the Pile version. And I'll say this, I think you'll know what I mean. The Pile version of the Shure 55, that style, was fairly inexpensive, but I've never used it, so I don't know.
Earlier, Kevin said some 5-core mics are under $50. And then after that, I think he was trying to say they are good. He said, does what they are good. Does what they are. But yeah. So he did say something about 5-core. I have my 5-core back there that Kevin sent me. I just don't, it's so cumbersome to hook up. I don't use it much, and I like the way it looks in the background in my videos, so I leave it.
At Teacher Tangent, what mic is it?
He finally caught up with you guys, and I absolutely think a $50 mic can get the job done. I actually have a CAD. Which CAD do you have?
Exactly. That's what I was asking. CAD's got some great stuff, although Philip's got to fix his.
Yeah, but still, even though it were, I've decided I'm going to hold on to it. So this is a $34 microphone, but the real find in this American Audio brand, which is still a current brand, it's just I think they're on their way out. They have a step up to the VPS 60. It's a VPS 80 that has some technology in it to cancel handling noise. And you can buy it right now, DJ's Supply Store, for $29.99. It's new in a box. It's right here. I think I got one of these for $24 directly from American Audio, from their store. I haven't pulled this one out of the box yet, but it's basically you can see that it's pretty much the same thing as the 60, but it's got that little venting going on there. That is, those little on condenser microphones on the small, you would know more about this than I do, Joe, but it helps control the sensitivity of the microphone from certain directions. And so, but supposedly, one, it's a much heavier microphone than the 60 is, and the 60 is a pretty heavy microphone. It's supposed to do pretty good noise rejection, but I haven't actually plugged it in. So if you guys want me to plug it in, I will do that.
Yep. As far as if the chat wants it, do it. Or even if they don't, if you just feel like doing it, do it.
Oh,
Do it, lady.
Yeah.
you get a microphone, you get a cable, you get a mic clip, you get a bag, just like on a Shure microphone. I mean, I saw an interview with these guys when they came to market, and they were bound and determined to produce something that exceeded what you could get with Shure, according to them, and in a superior product. So, a lot of times brands don't make it. I never saw anything bad about them. I just don't think they
E50.
particularly clicked. So let me swap mics real quick here. So Clay, you talk while I turn the volume down.
Blah, blah, blah. Turn the volume
So-
down, Phil.
So Teacher Tangent says it was the E50, the Ecotech E50. The E50 is good. The E40 I like. That whole line is quite nice.
That's one brand I don't, well, not one brand, but that's one of the brands I don't have in here. Like because I kind of depend on people to send them because I don't, make tons of money doing this. So I'm like, I can't afford to buy. Maybe I can get Cad to start sending me some. That would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the VPS 80. Does it sound any different to you guys? It sounds different
Yes.
to me.
More
Sounds-
present.
Yeah.
Like you're right here now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, it does sound, and it sounds more present and more pleasant to me.
It
And I
sounds
like
more balanced.
I like the VPS 60. I guess the 60 was a little more scooped.
Is that the vented one now?
Yeah, this is the VPS 80. Again, neodymium capsule. Sensitivity is about the same. Supercardioid polar pattern. Supposedly the handling noise. Let's see. Let me take it out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The handling noise. And I thought the handling noise in the VPS 60 was. I thought the 60 was very similar to the SM58. This is even better.
Didn't sound bad at all. I was trying to listen when you weren't speaking. Maybe toss back and forth a little. That's not bad at all, man. That sounds good.
I'm impressed. Color me impressed. I may have found one of my new podcasting microphones.
Yeah. I mean, at least if you're going to have to move it around or touch it, or you don't have to worry about none of that.
Well, I'm not one of
connected.
those-
What?
I'm not one of those YouTubers who's embarrassed to be using a traditionally staged microphone.
is.
Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
except for the fact that there's no black on the outside of the package. Every time you put that box up, I get SE vibes. And I'm not seeing it real big. It's small, but I just see that.
I think it's the black.
I think these guys are around at least as long.
I think
if
it's
not
the red
longer.
square.
Yeah, it is the red square. That's what it is.
The neodymium capsule. That's all that red square. It's a sticker, actually. Isn't that wild? I wonder if I can take that off. Huh. They put a sticker on the box that said neodymium capsule.
Don't
So there
scratch
must
it
be
off.
a
It looks
board
nice on there.
No, I'm just wondering that kind of stuff. Whenever there's a sticker on packaging, the old marketing guy in me goes, "What are they covering up?"
They had to cover something up.
So
So
why
they put
did they
stickers on all of them?
spend the money to put a sticker on the box?
Maybe it was cheaper to create a bunch of stickers than rerun the whole print.
I've done that. I've done that. Yeah, maybe they
Yeah.
forgot to put it on there, or they had research that came posted said people care about neodymium. The word's a big deal. It influences and buys stuff. I don't know why I've got a southern accent now.
'Cause that's how all them guys sound.
That's how all them marketing guys I work with sound. No, actually, they sound more, yeah, see? Yeah, we'll put a sticker on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more like that inside, anyway.
You got any more mics, Joe? No, just that one? Oh, he's in and out. We're losing him. DJT Photo said, watch those plosives. Otherwise, that mic sounds pretty full and broadcasty.
Yes, this is definitely a microphone that you want to have a little bit of mic technique
There's
on.
a P30. They were used on Guitar Center, and I don't remember them being very expensive to begin with.
Can you
It's
take
one
a
of the
second real
reasons I
quick,
bought the
Joe,
P30.
and retell us what you were telling us? Because you were gone for a little bit, and I'm not sure what you were talking about.
Oh, I said when I was looking up equipment this morning to talk about today, I also saw some Sterlings, the P10, P20, and P30,
Okay.
and they were available for less than $30. Some of them were available for less than 30 on.
And they're
Used or new, Joe?
Those were used, but I remember them not being very expensive when they were new.
No, you can find a P30 on sale on Guitar Center, and it's a Guitar Center brand. You can get them for, I've seen them as low as $39. I think I spent $29
and
to buy my P30 used.
Sterlings are mostly like instrument mics, right?
Gone.
No,
Where did
they
they
can
go?
be, but no.
You're
They're-
back. You're going in and out, Joe. It's probably you're out in the cabin.
The Sterling microphones, especially the condenser ones. Clay, I'm a big fan of the 151, the
Yeah.
Sterling Audio 151. I think that it's another condenser microphone that has been tuned to sound like what you traditionally hear an SM7B sounding like, a very
Oh,
DJ
really?
kind of voice. Yeah, the few
Mm.
times that I pulled it out and stuck it on, and you can sometimes find great deals on those out there. It's not a 51, it's a 151. The 151, the 155, and I think the 159, as long as they're the 34 millimeter capsule and not the combo capsules,
Yeah.
they sound pretty good. Those are actually nothing more than, there was a guy, an amazing guy, who his name was Aspen Pittman, and he was an amazing fellow. Let me do an Aspen Pittman. He had a line of microphones. His big thing was he had these amplifiers, and Joe, you'll probably recognize the name of them, Aspen Pittman Designs. And he made this amplifier. He's passed, unfortunately. R.I.P. Aspen Pittman. Oh, Aspen Pittman has been acquired by another company. Thank you for your patience. Well, that used to work though. That's interesting. He had a very famous amplifier. There's videos of him being interviewed. I can't remember the name of it, but in the process, he also had this line of microphones. And now the name, because I'm trying to think of it, has escaped my 60-year-old brain.
That's okay.
And they were large FET condenser microphones, and I'm going to find it.
Kevin
is-
said he wants to look up. He wants to get the Rockville RCM03. I think he showed me this before. Is that the one that looks similar to an RE20? Said he's really close to buying it. Rockville. I've not had any experience with any Rockvilles.
I have not had any experience with them either, but I will take your word for it, Kevin, if you believe that they are good microphones. You kind of know what you're talking about.
Oh, good Lord. Teacher tangents. There's what? There it goes. Pulson DPM7
Oh, Pulsons are nice microphones. too.
dynamic handheld microphone, $4.79 on B&H.
Really? Maybe that's not a good one then.
But for $4.79, I'm saying buy it and just do a video about it. See how it sounds.
Groove Tube. Aspen Pittman.
cannot hurt.
He was the Groove Tubes founder. Do you recognize that name, Joe? Groove Tubes?
No. Oh, Joe does.
Yes.
Yes. They started off making, I believe they were amplifiers, and they have become legendary status. Anyway, so he had the Groove Tube microphone. So at some point, Aspen Pittman Designs got acquired by Fender. And so Fender was then marketing Groove Tubes, and slowly for whatever reason, I guess they didn't do really well with the Aspen Pittman microphones and the Groove Tube microphones. And so the Sterling microphones are direct copies that are produced, my understanding is it's Fender, for, or whatever manufacturer was making them for Fender, for Guitar Center. And so the Sterling Audio, the 51, the 151, the 55, the 155, the 131, the 31, they're all just the Groove Tube circuits and capsules, but in the Sterling brand. So if you've ever wanted a groove tube microphone, my understanding is that that's what they are. So I was going to spend the $119 to buy a new, because you could still buy the Aspen Pittman reissued on aspenpittman.com. I actually exchanged communications with his wife, who was running the place, and I almost bought one and decided not to because I felt like too high noise level. And then I found out that pretty much the same microphone was the Sterling ST131. And so I got one of those for like $30 on sale on Guitar Center. And it's one of my favorite small/medium diaphragm, instrument microphones. And I think it actually sounds good in my voice too.
Teacher Tangents said that price was with the teacher or education discount. So just throwing that in there.
Oh, cool.
We're close to the end of the show here.
I'd like to know what at Teacher Tangents teaches. Is it technology or is it something else?
I forget what he's...
And they just happen to be here.
He's commented a lot. I'm pretty sure he told me.
At Teacher Tangents, have we done the Learner to Learner podcast before? YouTube thing before?
Oh, maybe he was on there. You don't do that no more, do you?
Well, he's been... John's been away on like holiday vacation for, I don't know, a couple of months. So he should be back soon if he's not back already. And I thought about just joining in because I miss those guys. I mean, there's He's a great guy. They're all great guys. And it's like,
I liked him. I liked him.
Enjoy the heck out of it. My problem is that, you know how I feel about the Rodecaster Pro 2. I don't use it anymore. So, I feel kind of like an imposter.
That's all about. So.
Clay were like you. I mean, like I mentioned great guy, he's been nothing but helpful and encouraging. Like you, he was like, just do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. And so, So I think they're great, and I'll go back and join. And
So it was Teacher Tangents was. He said, where did he say?
Photoshop and Illustrator.
Yes, and then he said, and the last month of shows was Ecamm, so I stayed out of it. So,
yeah, I that was like pulling teeth for me, so I stayed out too. I just had no interest in it. I wasn't going to subscribe to Ecamm.
I love Ecamm, but
I know you do, but you're not using it, are you?
No, I can't keep up. So.
Okay.
I'll tell you why off when we're not live. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, we got some good ones out.
Teacher Tangents, I've now made a connection in my head who you are. I now have a visual, and thank you for coming on and joining us here and being it, because you've been here many times.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, he has.
Awesome. Thank you for supporting.
He said learn to learn is how he found us. Well, cool. I only went on once or twice. I wanted to go more, but I didn't. So.
Well, Clay, in all fairness, I was the more popular of the two of us. So.
Yeah, I know.
I've never even heard of it. So I'm in the dark.
It's great. So I don't want any bad vibes, but the reason I stopped watching was because for me it was just too many people. I was like, so because he would always have a good subject, like a good title or a good subject, and I was like, yeah, and then I wouldn't even really get to hear that very much because there was everybody and their brother chiming in on different stuff, and I'm like, what about what we came here for?
I think though the way John uses his channel is that he wants to learn how to do something and he'll adjust to it. So I think he honestly, legitimately was like, how hard would it be to do like, a 10-person podcast?
Yeah.
So I would not be surprised knowing what little I know about John, but
yeah, and take whatever I said and learn. Yeah, keep in mind that all great guys. There's nothing. It wasn't nothing like that. I just didn't go back.
Hey man, if you had not come back, not come back, I never would have reached out to you, and we wouldn't be doing this podcast, right?
Correct.
I keep calling it a podcast. This YouTube channel. Now.
It's whatever. Yeah.
So it's all.
Everybody calls this podcasting, so
I know
it's not really, but I'm fine with that.
I know Nee and I were talking, and he's an interesting fellow. You know what little I know about him, he seems like a very interesting fellow, and
Mhm.
and I was like, we need to do something together. But I still haven't figured out exactly what that is, and also too, I'm not in a position to host anything.
Right. You could be.
So yeah, I think I'd have to up my internet connection. I'd have to have a better internet connection than I've got.
I mean, but you have to have a good internet connection to do what you're doing. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to close this show up though. We're beyond the hour. Joe is
Uh-oh.
bouncing back and forth, in and out. I feel bad for
We've
him.
got a lot, we've got a lot of bad weather here. So
Oh, I figured, and that's what
yeah.
it looks like because you're there, then you're back, then you're there, then you're gone.
Well, we need to have a part two because I haven't gone through my pile of new mics. So
We can do a part two, but
yeah,
we're
not next time, but yeah,
next time.
not next time.
And Kevin, I'm going to reach out to you because I got some things to talk to you about too. So
Ooh, nice. It's a vodcast.
And Kevin,
Yeah.
I still want to do a pop culture podcast, man.
Listen, I want to do that. I'm not as educated as you guys, but I love that stuff. But see, I'm not a.
You don't
I
have to
only
be.
I only like DC or I only like Marvel. I just like it all.
So that's what you do. You do what you like.
Yeah, I like it all. I like any kind of action, superhero, fantasy, Transformers. I love Transformers. Like, there's nothing that I really exclude.
So have you seen Rise of the Beasts
Yes.
play? The last one?
Yes.
One of my students directed that.
You know what? I think you told me that.
Yeah.
That is so wild. Directed it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's really cool. Yeah.
That is cool.
I don't take credit for his success. I feel happy to
like
be part of his, be part of his path. But
you were part of it.
such
Yeah.
a good
There's
guy.
not,
Yeah.
yeah. There's nothing
I
wrong
know,
with
but I know, but a lot of people will take credit for people's success, and I'm like, that's.
I
just
taught
not
him
who I
everything
am.
he knows.
Yeah,
Well,
that's not me.
I think that's very noble of you, and I only do it when the credit is deserved. For example, I am directly responsible for Clay's 1,329 subscribers. I just want to point that out. And
I'm
so
over
there we go.
800. I'm over 800. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Congratulations,
But,
Bubba.
but you're over
Joking.
800 with like what, 12 videos, 14 videos.
yeah,
Like, that's amazing.
It is. Well, they're amazing videos.
Yeah.
They're amazing videos. But congratulations, in all seriousness. Congratulations,
yeah.
Clay.
I saw your video.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I mean,
And I also want happy holidays to everyone.
everybody in the chat. Correct. Happy holidays. We've got New Year's coming up.
Stephen Capel Jr.
Happy New Year's.
No, yeah.
Oh, say the name again.
Teacher Tangent says who? Stephen Capel Jr. He also directed a film called The Land, which he wrote, and he also directed Creed 2. And he's written a ton of stuff.
Oh,
Cool.
I thought he directed Creed too. Wow.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Jeez,
as a
I
matter of
thought
fact,
Ryan Coogler did them all. That's
No. They went to grad school together, and he did the first one, and he was busy on something else, and then said, "Steven, why don't you do this one?" So he did 2, and he actually rewrote a bunch of it.
I believe
a lot
you.
of the,
I
a
just
lot
was
of the
shocked that.
yeah, a lot of the character development that happened in the movie, he actually took from projects that he did when he was a student, like the character who wore hearing aids.
Mm-hmm.
He actually made a film about a girl who wore hearing aids when he was a student. So it was
Mhm.
really interesting to see these
Right. You were connecting the
forgotten
dots.
films put
Yeah.
into this other movie. It's
Hey,
yeah. But The Land is amazing. If you've never seen The Land, it's about Cleveland. It's about Cleveland. It's about real Cleveland. The dirty side of Cleveland or the rough side of Cleveland. But it's a great film.
Cool. Well, I have somebody waiting for me.
Okay.
We'll make a continuation if you want in a couple of weeks. Just remember that because I think we've said this before and we haven't done it yet. When we go, we got to do a continuation or a part 2, and then we don't do it. We make up something all new.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me what we do. I just like hanging out. So,
well, let's see
I
what the
missed a bunch
audience
of
thinks
this.
of this one.
Well, I also missed a bunch of this one, so I wouldn't mind going back and retouching on it. So
okay. So then we will do a part 2 of $50 and under.
cool.
Cool beans.
Hey, look, the red in my eyes disappeared.
Oh, it did. Let's make you bigger so that we can see. It's gone.
Visine gets the red out.
Yeah, it's supposed to be one of the worst things for your eyes.
Really?
That's what because I have, what do they call it? Clogged up tear ducts.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first started seeing the eye doctor about it, he said, "Do you use Visine?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Stop now." And I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "The worst one you can use.
Oh, you're going to have to tell me off the air what he recommended you to use because
Rely on."
Okay.
I'll look it up and send it to you. It's a little thicker. It's got it's almost like I don't want to say it, like a mucusy texture to it, but it's thick.
Okay.
But it works really good. That's what I use. So anyway,
Okay. All right.
Thanks for coming and doing this with us, Phil, Joe. I kind of depend on you too because you guys are the scientists on my staff. Like you don't get paid, but you're on
bad scientists.
You're on, yeah, no, you're the scientists. You're the professors. Okay. I'm just the ringmaster. Yeah. You know.
I kind of look at myself as sort of an informed Gilligan, but
You're whatever it works. So thank you for doing this with us, both of you. And
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah. Happy holidays, happy New Year, and thank you everybody for coming and hanging out and your comments mean the world. And you know what? Leave comments afterwards, especially if you're watching this on a rewatch. Leave a comment, ask a question, give us ideas for shows. Like, do those comments.
Yeah, and Teacher Tangents, I'm going to come to your channel and see if I can find your email so I can have a conversation.
There you go. All right. That's about it. We good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. We'll talk to you guys in 2 weeks, and we will do a continuation in 2 weeks from now, $50 and under. Until the next one, have a good one. And it's not...